After leaving school, I started out just working in a generic shop before I then joined an indoor snow centre in Hemel Hempstead. I was part of the maintenance team there whilst I was doing my electrical installation courses. I then left and joined Dyson briefly before joining BSH. When I started the company, we had 8 weeks up in Milton Keynes, I believe, learning different appliances and electrical safety stuff. But we regularly have team meetings and updates to go over new appliances, various faults that people might come across that are quite new and struggling with. So a normal day for me actually starts the night before, because I'll print my jobs off and place them into order. I'll then call my first customer the night before to let them know that they are going to be the first call. In the middle of the night then I'll get my parts delivered to the van, so in the morning I'll go out, I'll check the parts, make sure I've got everything I need for that day. Then I'll go out and process my repairs as I would any other day. Then when I get home, I scan the parts back into the van and then process any relevant paperwork.
My typical day as an area service manager would consist of initially logging on and seeing what's happening in the future. So how are the engineers booking out for the week after that? What holiday planning do we have in place? Do we need to switch the guys around to offer a better lead time in other areas? And also then looking at what happened yesterday. So looking at the guys' daily summaries and checking their key performance indicators, having a look at how many repairs they've completed, having a look at the repairs they didn't complete and why.
BSH are pretty flexible getting hours. I start at 7 AM. Some of the other guys start at 8 or 9. So it gives us that flexibility if you have got a family and you need to drop the kids at school before you start work or finish early and pick a job up later. They are very accommodating. If ever I'm struggling, I can regularly call up some of the other guys for help. Occasionally we'll have assisted jobs, so I'll need to call another engineer to assist me on a certain repair. But generally everyone gets on and everyone's very helpful. We can call the technical department, who are all ex-engineers who can hopefully provide further support.
There's plenty of support available in my day-to-day role. Whether it's asking one of the area service managers, the regional service managers, or even contacting somebody at head office in Milton Keynes. There's always somebody there available that can help you.
For me, good customer service is providing the kind of service I'd expect to receive myself, knowing that I've gone in, done a job and the customer would be happy with that. Work-wise, I get the most satisfaction out of repairing appliances and know that I've provided a good level of customer service and the customer's happy with the job that I've provided. Some of the most challenging parts of the job are dealing with customers' expectations and also installations.
I know this sounds corny, but I genuinely love working for BSH. I feel very lucky that I joined in 2006 as an administrator and now here I am an area service manager. I've been supported throughout my career to be able to make those steps to be able to become a manager. I was recently told by a colleague that I was part of a group that inspired him to also become an area service manager, which is a really nice feeling. I think I get the greatest job satisfaction from my team and keeping them happy and knowing that we're doing a good job as a team. We're a very close-knit group. I do whatever I can to help the guys, and in return they'll do anything they can to help me as well. The happier they are, the better they're going to do with their customers.
I have 7 area service managers and their engineers, which are overseen by them, but ultimately I oversee them as well, which is approximately 170 odd engineers. BSH have supported my development greatly all the way through, and I think they do this with everybody in the whole business. For instance, from my start as an engineer to leaving the business and returning, training manager, area service manager and now regional service manager, it shows that they like to promote from within and they give everybody the opportunity to do so. One of the best things about my job is the fact that I get to encourage the people that I manage and bring them on, and also the engineers, but also offering that service to the customer as well and seeing their NPS comments. NPS is quite a strong factor that we put a lot of time and effort into in the business. The engineers are rewarded with that score, and it's nice to see those comments that an engineer has provided such good service in a house and a customer is happy to promote us to their friends and family.